At first, I didn't pay much attention to the growing closeness between my wife and her personal trainer. She had joined the gym to stay fit, a choice I completely supported. But before long, almost every conversation at home circled back to him, his training style, his advice, his endless compliments. I stayed calm, convincing myself it was nothing more than a passing fascination. That illusion shattered when I saw them together outside the gym. Their laughter felt too familiar, too intimate. It was clear their relationship had gone beyond professionalism. One evening, I brought up my concerns gently. She didn't deny it. Instead, she dismissed me, saying my long hours at work had left her feeling invisible and that he made her feel seen. Her words cut deep, but I refused to compromise my dignity by pleading with her to end it. A few days later, to my shock, the trainer showed up at my office. He walked in with a smug grin, as though victory was already his. Leaning against my desk, he sneered, "She deserves a real man. You're not enough for her." His taunt sliced through me. For a moment, I was caught between fury and disbelief. But as I studied him, it became clear. He thrived on stirring chaos. He wanted me to explode, to hand him the reaction he was hunting for. I refused. Instead, I gave him a calm smile. "Did she tell you that?" I asked evenly. The steadiness in my voice unsettled him. He had expected rage, not composure. And that was when I decided I wouldn't battle him with anger. I would fight with truth. Quietly, I began gathering information. Through some contacts, I uncovered the reality he had worked hard to hide. His spotless image was a facade. He had a history of shady behavior, using his position to manipulate female clients for favors, crossing boundaries, leaving behind a trail of complaints that the gym had buried to avoid scandal. This was the leverage I needed. The next time he tried to provoke me, I suggested we sit down for a conversation at a cafe. He arrived brimming with arrogance, convinced he had broken me. With a smirk, he repeated his insult. "Face it, you'll never be enough for her." That's when I slid a folder across the table, page after page of evidence documenting his misconduct. His confident expression crumbled as he flipped through it. "How did you get this?" he muttered, his voice trembling. I leaned forward. "You thought you could intimidate me. But you forgot one thing. I don't fight with fists. I fight with facts." I told him plainly. If he didn't disappear from our lives immediately, those documents would go straight to the gym's management and the authorities. For the first time, I saw fear in his eyes. He tried to bargain, even tossed out empty threats, but his bravado had collapsed. He knew I wasn't the weak man he assumed. Within days, he resigned from the gym and left town. My wife never heard from him again. The downfall of her so-called perfect man forced her to confront the truth. She tried to mend our relationship, apologizing and admitting she had been blinded. But betrayal leaves wounds that don't heal easily. I couldn't erase what had happened. I reminded her that trust and loyalty are the foundation of marriage, and she had shattered both. We separated soon after. It was agonizing, but necessary. Through it all, I learned that revenge doesn't always require shouting matches or physical confrontation. Real strength lies in refusing to be broken, in standing tall, and in letting those who wrong you destroy themselves with their own arrogance. The trainer mocked me, convinced I wasn't man enough. But in the end, I proved him wrong. True power isn't measured in muscle or bravado. It's in resilience, intelligence, and the courage to uphold your dignity. They both learned that lesson the hard way. I may have been quiet, but I was never weak.